back in the trunk. I think it's still usable. I just got sick of seeing it hang, child. One of them type days. You know what I was thinking about today? How close each and every one of us is to being homeless, and we don't even realize it. We think because we got a little money put in the bank, we're making payments on a home, or we own our home, we think we're good. We don't realize our income could change just like that. If it's because we fall ill, emergency comes up, like just like in my situation. I have these surgeries that come up that even if I had insurance, it's not saving me much money. Hey, hon, I was just talking about how close most of us are to becoming homeless, and we don't even realize it. Even though we got jobs, we got houses, we got whatever. We take a lot of things for granted. A lot of things. And we don't realize how one thing could just change our whole life. If it's an illness, a death of a spouse, a loved one, and I mean just anything. So many. When your elder parents, you got to take care of them. You can no longer work. What people think money is, it really ain't. When you do the grand scheme of things, how many, there's 12 months in a year, food, rent, utilities, necessities. Money goes quick. Money gets spent very quickly. I'm just saying. Just a little, you think you're on top of the world and you could be on the bottom of the world just that fast. We take a lot of things for granted, and then we make things mean things that don't mean ish at all. We place importance on things that really aren't important because we're not looking at the grand scheme of things. Sometimes we have to look at the grand scheme of things to understand. We live in this sense of false security. I think that's the word I'm looking for. False security. So nobody thought I wanted to go through. I mean, come on, back up, heifer. I'm just not with it today. You're a whole dumbass. See, the world is making me cuss. It ain't me. Well, I don't need you to do me right, sir. I don't need you to do me right. Do yourself right. Don't do me any favors. Yeah, the car is stolen. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Make it make sense. Yeah, I'm riding around in a Stola. Why wouldn't I? What type of woman would I be if I drove my own car? I'm just saying. That'd be the conversation for me. Every now and then, I just like an intelligent conversation. I see that I can never get it here, but different strokes for different folks. Different strokes for different folks. Are the rims scuffed after you drove it? I've had rims my whole life. This is probably only my second car without rims. So no, I will not damage their rims. I will return it just how I found it. How about you say good morning? How are you? Let's talk about some adult things. Some things that make common sense. Do you have that in you? Do you? Do you have the common sense God gave you? Does it come out every now and then? Or are you just a dumbass all day long? Just trying to figure it out. Is this how you live real life? I'm just trying to figure this is a young conversation I'm having. That's what this is. I'm talking to a young dumb. That's what's going on here. There's more going on outside your little dumbass world. Your parents have failed you in many ways. I'm just saying. Because what most civilized people do when they run across a woman, they say, good morning. How are you? See, like Bradley, good morning. Good morning, Bradley. How are you? Bradley got some common sense. How are you, Bradley? You know what I was thinking about today, Bradley? How close we are to becoming homeless. Each and every last one of us, and we don't even realize it. How close we are to becoming homeless. We are living in a false sense of security. Hold on, Bradley. We are living in a false sense of security. Can you imagine that? It takes one thing to knock us off the leaderboard. And sometimes we assume our money reaches longer than what it does. You know, I think about the old random things, Bradley. Don't judge me. I think about the random crazy things. You know how I get down. My mind is different. Let me just run this scenario, Bradley. Let's say you have 50K put up, okay? People think 50K is a lot of money. Let's say you were unable to work for whatever reason. It means you had to take care of a parent. You became disabled, sick, anything. How long would 50K last you? Paying your rent, paying your mortgage, paying your home loan, just buying groceries, paying the utilities. Let's say you became ill and you had to pay for your doctor, because not everything is covered under insurance like people think. And not everything, sometimes what you might have to pay on one of your bills, thousands, For example, every time I go to the dentist, right now I probably need $20,000, $30,000 worth of dentistry. And I've already put way more than that in. But imagine if this was something that I needed for my health, even though your teeth are your health. But imagine if this was something I needed, for my body other than my teeth. Like more of a 911-ish. Not saying my teeth aren't 911-ish. But do you see how that could drain your whole bank account? I've seen people go take out second loans on their homes, all types of stuff, just for medical alone. Just for medical alone. Can you imagine that? You're on top of the board. I've seen people sell their house just to take care of their medical conditions that have just popped up out of nowhere. I've seen a lot of things. I've seen people be here, and then before you know it, they're down here. Just because something random in life happened. It's just funny how fast life could change for somebody. That's why I say we take a lot of things for granted. We think our money is longer than what it is. We think our money stretches more than what it really does. Sadly enough. It's something we all get caught up in. I'm not going to say, it's just how life goes. Like I said, if you had 50K and you didn't work for 2 years, how long do you think that 50K is going to get you through? 50K ain't a lot of money. It is not a lot of money at all. People think $1 million is a lot of money. $1 million ain't a lot of money unless you constantly got millions coming in. You know, let's just roll that through our mind. So like I was saying, we perceive money to be something more than what it is. Hey, Kevin's cowgirl. I like that name. That is so cute. Lily in the building. How are the babies? How have you been, honey bun? I was at the water park, girl, living my best life. I was having a lot of fun. And no, you guys, I did not use my rent money. My rent's paid like 3 months ahead. It was paid 3 months. Then I just paid it for another 3 months. Which I actually think I'm going to ask them for some of my money back so I can use it at the dentist. Be like, look, since my rent's paid ahead, can I get some of that back? Are they woke? Are them pretty babies woke? Oh, you guys. Just some random thoughts I be having. Just random thoughts. They don't mean much to know, but you know, I think ahead. But my thoughts might not be good for everyone else because a lot of people, you know, everybody views life in different ways. I'm a realist. I look at things for what it is. I don't look at things for what it could be. I look at things for what it is. When you're younger, you look at things for what it could be. When you're older, you look at things for what it actually is. Nothing else, nothing more. But I've always, even at a young age, I've always looked at things for what it is. I could have combed my hair a little bit better. Bradley knows Big Leah in the building. See, Leah, we love you, sunshine. The part of Granny's thing is just to, what's the word? What did they say? Chillax. Just a vibe. Think random thoughts. Whatever pops across our mind is what we talk about. You work today, Bradley? You guys, I had such a bad dream. I woke up, man. I had to wake up and see, was it real, boy? That dream just fucked me all up. It was, I don't even want to tell the dream, boy. I don't even want it. Bad dream. I had to get up, investigate, and see if that's what was really going on. It's a horrible dream. Traumatized me a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie. Traumatized me. He's just speaking to you, Leah. He ain't trying to be your boyfriend. And you can say hello to him. If you can't say hello to anybody because of Kevin, you shouldn't go to anybody's stream, because you know in our channel, we speak to people. That's what we do. We speak to each other. We say good morning. We support each other. We know each other. So, only thing I can suggest, if you can't speak to anybody as in a pleasant greeting, you shouldn't go to anybody's live, because you know my people speak to each other. So, I don't want no hard feelings on that end. Not that it'll be hard feelings, because not that anybody really gets. But I'm saying we just don't treat each other like that. So if Kevin got you that locked down that you can't say hello to one of our members, you know, I don't know. I don't know, hon. Because I seriously doubt Kevin is trying to wife you. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I mean, not Kevin. Bradley. I doubt Bradley's trying to wife you, date you, any of the above. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. So you and Kevin don't get beside yourself like that. Sometimes people are just greeting you with a simple good morning. And it's kind of rude when you don't speak back. You know what I mean? Because when somebody takes the time to address you, you should address them back appropriately. Because he didn't even have to tell you hello. You know what I mean? He didn't. He took time out of his day. Because he knows that's how we get down. So, you know, just don't come off as being an ignorant person. Hey, Outlaw. I know, but let me tell you, like I said, if you or Kevin think everybody is trying to wife you over the internet, you know, you're false flagging. I'm just letting you know. So, you know, you and Kevin need to get out of that. That is borderline weird. A 100% guarantee Bradley does not want you. Yeah, I know you got a whole situation over there. I know, I'm not even going to get into that. Not even going to get into that. Because, you know, it's not everybody's business. And I don't want to discuss too much of your business on here. I want to keep your life private. It's a situation. That's all I can say. You're in a situation. No, we get it, Bradley. But yeah, we get it. We get it. But next time, Leah, all you got to do is put a little smiley face in the chat. That's all you got to do. Life is that simple. But I'm going to tell you this. Not many people take time out of their day to tell somebody hello. So appreciate every hello you get. People don't have to take time out of their day to do anything for anybody. That's all I'm saying. I appreciate every hello I get, every good morning I get, every stupid conversation. I don't appreciate the stupid conversations, but life is short, so just appreciate whatever life gives you. That's all I'm saying. Because a lot of people don't take the time to even do them simple things. And seeing how you're stuck in the house all the time and it's just you and the kids, you know, any interaction is good interaction. And Kevin, loosen up them bootstrings. Not everybody's Leah's your wife. Nobody, you know, if you don't want Leah speaking to people, you know, both you guys need to get off social media. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. In all actuality, you know, this isn't real life. When we get off here, this is real life. We come on here and talk about real life. Or we come on here and talk about lies. You know, that's how it works. But don't make this something bigger than what it is. A lot of people do that. They make the internet and social media bigger than what it is. And don't do that. These are people you're not going to meet in life. Sweetheart, I never wanted you. I was just trying to be friends. Oh, yeah, I think I've explained that to her. Well, you know what? Just tell Kevin to unfollow me at this point, because whatever he's doing, I don't even have time for it. And maybe, Leah, you just shouldn't come back over here, you know? That's just all I'm saying. I love everyone, but this ain't Kevin's house. This is Granny's house. This is Granny's thing. Kevin ain't got no control over this. And if he's controlling you like that, child, I don't know. Y'all need to get off social media. That's all I'm saying. All right, let me go. I ain't got time to ruin my day about Kevin thinking somebody wants his wife. Somebody that ain't never even going to meet his wife. I ain't got time for that. I got real life scenarios going on. I can't even wrap my mind around what Kevin got going on. All right, I love y'all. I gotta go. Have a good day, Bradley. I love you. I love you, Leah. I love you, whoever's here. It's just too much.